And I was like, oh, well, okay, Jozar, Buckzar. That was stupid. Don't put that in there.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Steezy's YouTube channel. It's your girl, Jessie.
And Clay. And for today's episode of 3 Choreographers, 1 Song, we are so excited to bring you some Kinjas! We have Bam Martin, Jozar Alva, and Tony Tran.
The 3 dancers will be performing their pieces to For the Night by Pop Smoke featuring DaBaby and Lil Baby. Just all the babies. Oh, baby.
Oh, is that DaBaby? Your baby. And don't forget, this episode is sponsored by
Steezy.co, the best place to learn dance online.
Did not rehearse that.
Let's get into it.
Choreographer number 1, Bam Martin.
Yo, what's up? This is Bam Martin. You've seen me dancing with GRV, Most Wanted, and I'm currently dancing with the Kinjas. So my general thought process during choreographing this was just to do me. The whole point was to see, everyone's different style. For the lyric part, I kind of came out kind of hard and sharp, and then for the second part, I tried to just kind of let that ride. I wouldn't necessarily choreograph to this song, but it was cool. That's the reason I enjoyed it, because it was like a challenge. Some inspirations that guided my movement, just like the subtleties in the beats that popped up, because there was those little so I feel like I wanted to kind of move through it, but still kind of catch those little sounds here and there. And I just wanted to not try to outdo them or whatever, or think too much about oh, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I just thought of just let me do me and let them do them. I tried to stay as calm as I could, but it's just in me to just ramp it up.
Break your neck. Choke. Rest in peace to the pop, make me smoke you. I did some wrong, but I'm always right. So I know how to shoot. And I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night.
Hey. Ooh. Damn, that jump, man. That's swag right there, you know what I mean? I don't have any of that. My initial reaction to Bam's choreography was 1000% swag. He owned that song basically.
I was already trying to compare in my head what I did with the musicality to his. When I watched it, I totally forgot what I did and was mixed up in what he was doing. When those bells came in, I did not think of footwork at all.
I'm still trying to practice that throw he always do. That's like that Bam signature, you know?
Is there anything that I would have done differently watching his piece? No, I think though it is tight that we both ended in a bang.
That slap in the beginning where he's just like that, I feel like I just got slapped. If you know Bam outside of dance, he's just a funny dude, you know? But then when you see him dancing, it's just oh, he's a rapper. It's like his song. Is it by Bam by any chance, his song?
Choreographer number 2, Jozar Alva.
Hi, my name is Jozar Alva, and I've danced for Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, and right now I dance for the Kinjas. This song isn't really something I would normally create or teach to, so I had to really allow myself to play a little more. I tried to be just clear and have all of my movement flow really well and have good dynamics with power, strength, and smooth transitions. I think whenever there was a step from instrumentals into a vocal that helped me change my character, I started hearing this flute kind of sound, and it automatically made me become the flute or the snake. Knowing I'd be choreographing alongside Bam and Tony, it was an honor. I used to watch them a lot before getting to dance with them. It definitely pushed me a little harder, and knowing it was the same song actually made it more fun.
Peace to the pop, make me smoke.
Here we go.
But I'm always right. So I know how to
Flows are, dude.
and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet,
Man.
like a thief in the night.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, it's so smooth. Damn it. Damn you.
Yes, dude. the Kinja bang at the end. We call him Flowzar, and he can just like move through music so seamlessly. It's just like water. Him kind of going hard for some of those moments. I feel like I don't always see him do that, but like there was a lot of that in this. So there was like all his flowiness that he always does, but then he was catching some really hard beats, man. And I was like, oh, okay, Jozar.
I mean, swag, you know, so much swag. Something that Bam and Jozar has that, you know, I'm still trying to search. I don't know, man, he's the smooth mother.
I have had it with these mother
Swag.
on this mother.
Jozar, when he got down in that breakdown, it's just like the simple, like, he just brought that sound out. I'm expecting something like beat kill or something in his own way, but it's just like, nah, I'm gonna let this pass. Just his overall character, he's just like that smooth, like talker, cool ass type of dude. It's just dope to me. I'm just a fan, I guess.
Choreographer number 3, Tony Tran.
Hello, my name is Tony Tran. I've danced for Kaba Modern, Jabberwockies, and currently with the Kinjas. This particular type of music requires a lot of character and attitude, and you know, and I don't have that. You know, swaggy, definitely not, you know, 0% swag. I'd say the second part of the breakdown is really like right up my alley. It's like the only language that I understand. You know, it requires not as much swagginess because it's just noise. I feel like it could be like soulless. He said something about being discreet. I literally just have someone walking discreetly. So what this move is, what I thought was like, this is kind of like a thief. And in the night, I'm literally thinking a knight, not like a knight, but like an armored knight. I don't know, like I guess it's more like a ninja knight, if anything, I don't know. It's definitely an honor being paired with those two. Gives me like motivation to like see where my level of swag is at. Probably just 0.1%.
Choke. Rest in peace to the pop, make me smoke you. I did some wrong, but I'm always right. So I know how to shoot, and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice.
Oh my
I'm
God.
real street, like a thief in the night.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, yes, dude. Again with the Kinja bang. Tony is one of one. Ah man, the feeling I get from him, it's like walking into like a toy store as a kid, and like you're just like amazed every time, no matter how many times you've been to that store.
Speechless. I didn't even hear most of the things he was listening to.
One of my favorite moments was, it went from like up here and he had some kind of pathway, and then he like took this on a walk. I don't think I've ever like choreographed a piece and like choreographed fingers in my piece.
He says something about being a shooter, and he goes, boom. Why is that so cool? This piece relates to Tony's personality by how outside of the box he thinks. When we hang out, like some of the stuff we talk about is like, oh, I never thought about that. With how present or not present he is on social media, it makes sense that he can think like this because he is his own person.
Cuban link full of rocks, it's a choke. Rest in peace to the pop, make me smoke you. I did some wrong, but I'm always right. So I know how to shoot, and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and comment down below who you want to see next.
And if you don't want to miss out on any of Steezy's fun dance videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell. Or if you do want to miss out and you don't care to watch these fun videos, then that's okay. Just just sit here. Just chilling. That's fine. Devin's working really hard. You know, we're like putting in all these hours. It's like, we really want to make these videos for you guys, but if you don't care, you don't want to see them, it's like, what are we supposed to do about that, you know?